Communist Party of India was formed by M. N. Roy, Abani Mukherjee, M.P.T. Acharya, Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Shafi in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, then in the Soviet Union in October 1920. This opened a new radical area in the anti-imperialist struggles in India. Even though there were many radical groups functioning in India earlier, the presence of a communist state in the form of USSR greatly alarmed the British in India. The first batch of radicals reached Peshawar on 3rd June 1921. They were arrested immediately under the charges of being Bolshevik Russian communist agents coming to India to create trouble. A series of 5 conspiracy cases were instituted against them in the years 1822 and 1927. The first of these was the Peshawar conspiracy case. This was followed by the second Kanpur Bolshevik conspiracy case in 1924. The most famous is the Meerut conspiracy case 1929. Meanwhile, the CPI, Communist Party of India, was formally founded on Indian soil in 1925 in Bombay. Various revolutionary groups were functioning then in British India, adopting socialist ideas, but they were not communist parties. Two revolutionaries, Bhagat Singh of the Hindustan Revolutionary Socialist Association and Kalpana Dutt of the Indian Republican Army that organized repeated raids of the Chittagong Armory in Bengal will be the focus. The Karachi session of the Indian National Congress and its famous resolutions, especially on fundamental rights and duties, is dealt. The Great Depression dealt a severe blow to the labor force and peasants and consequently influenced the struggle for independence in a significant way. The Kanpur conspiracy case 1924. The colonial administrators did not take the spread of communist ideas lightly. Radicalism spread across the British provinces, Bombay, Calcutta and Madras. Its industrial centers like Kanpur in United Province and cities like Lahore where factories had cut down quite early. As a result, trade unions emerged in the jute and cotton textile industries. The railway companies across the country and among workers in the various municipal bodies in order to curb the radicalization of politics, especially to check out what was then called Bolshevism. These repressive measures were adopted by the British administration. The conspiracy case 1924 was one such move. They were charged with conspiracy were communists and trade unionists. The accused were arrested, spread over a period of 6 months. 8 of them were charged under Section 121A of the Indian Penal Code to deprive the King Emperor of his sovereignty of British India by complete separation of India from imperialistic Britain by a violent revolution and sent to various jails. The case came before Sessions Judge H. E. Holmes, who had earned the notoriety for serving as Sessions Judge of Gorakhpur for awarding death sentence to 72 persons for their involvement in the Chauri Chaura case. In the Kanpur conspiracy case, Muzaffar Ahmad, Shaukat Usmani, Nalini Gupta and S.A. Dage were sent to jail for 4 years of rigorous imprisonment. The trial and the imprisonment meanwhile led to some awareness about the communist activities in India. A communist defense committee was formed in British India. 13 persons were originally accused in the Kanpur conspiracy case. M. Shingarvelar was born in Madras. He was an early Buddhist, and like many other communist leaders, he was also associated with the Indian National Congress initially. However, after some time, he chose a radical path. Along with Thiru V. Kalyana Sundaram, he organized many trade unions in South India. On 1st May 1923, he organized the first ever celebration of May Day in the country. He was one of the main organizers of the strike in the South Indian Railways Golden Rock Tiruchirappalli in 1928 and was prosecuted for the trial in the conspiracy case and the imprisonment of some of the leaders rather than kill the spirit of the radicals gave a Philip to communist activities. In December 1925, a communist conference of different communist groups from all over India was held. Singaravela from Tamil Nadu took part in this conference. It was from there that the Communist Party of India was established, formerly with Bombay as its headquarters.